T. Ciao a tutti. Welcome to Language Learning Hub, where we embark on an exciting journey to learn Italian together. Today is day 1. We are starting with a brief overview of the Italian language, its origins, why it's such a beautiful language to learn, and some basics on pronunciation. Ready? Let's dive in. Overview of the Italian language. So, why Italian? Well, Italian is not just the language of Italy. It's spoken by over 85 million people worldwide. It's the official language in Italy, Switzerland, and even in parts of Croatia and Slovenia. Plus, it's one of the Romance languages, so if you know any French, Spanish, or Portuguese, you might find some similarities. Italian is considered the language of art, music, and food. From the beautiful operas of Verdi to the delicious dishes like pasta and pizza, learning Italian opens the door to a rich cultural heritage. Plus, Italy is home to more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country in the world. Knowing the language can give you deeper insights when you visit these incredible places. Italian is also a language of business and fashion. If you're interested in these industries, knowing Italian can be a huge advantage. And let's not forget the simple pleasure of learning a beautiful language that's often described as musical and expressive. Let's get to know the origins of the Italian language. Where did Italian come from? Italian is a Romance language, which means it evolved from Latin, the language of the Roman Empire. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the Latin spoken by the common people started to change and evolve, leading to the birth of the various Romance languages, including Italian. The standardized Italian we know today is based on the Tuscan dialect, largely thanks to literary giants like Dante Alighieri, whose famous work, The Divine Comedy, helped unify the Italian language. Basic Pronunciation Guide. Now, let's talk about pronunciation. One of the reasons Italian sounds so beautiful is its clear and straightforward pronunciation. Let's start with vowels, as they are fundamental in Italian. A, I, O, U. Sounds in Italian like this.
A, E, I, O, U.
You can refer to the pronunciation methods as given in the screen for practice. Let's practice once again together.
A, E, I, O, U.
You might find it hard at the beginning, but you will slowly get it as you practice with different words. Now, let's move on to consonants. Most Italian consonants are pronounced similarly to English. But there are a few differences. As you can see on the screen, C before A or I is pronounced like CH in church, for example, ciao. G before A or I sounds like J in jam, for example, gelato. R is often rolled, which adds to the musicality of the language. Don't worry if you can't roll your R's yet, this takes practice. For example, amor. Practice these pronunciations on your own. For homework, you can find 5 words which include vowels and the mentioned consonants. Comment down the words and meanings to make friends with similar interests. Great job today. You've taken your first steps into the Italian language, learning a bit about its history and how to pronounce some basic sounds. Remember, pronunciation is key to sounding natural in any language, So keep practicing those vowels and consonants. In our next lesson, we'll dive into the Italian alphabet in more detail. So, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment if you have any questions or just want to say ciao. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Arrivederci.